The Idaho students, I've been thinking about something, and I'm sure a lot of us have for a while. I don't think that they were taken out in their house. I don't think they were asleep. Obviously, we all don't think that anymore after hearing all the footage and seeing the documents, hearing the interviews. I don't know who would think that they were asleep. They weren't. I think that the timeline is 2 to 3 and not 3 to 4. And it seems like Santa and Ethan tend to be forgotten about a lot. We talk about Stacy Chapin and what she's doing with Othram and stuff, but I don't really know. Nobody really knows what happened with Santa and Ethan. Nobody knows what happened to any of these guys, I mean, honestly. But I don't think they were. And if you look into fraternities and college students and what they do with someone when they pass out from being too drunk, or maybe they OD'd or something, they put them on a couch or something, they carry them to their home or wherever. If they die, like Hudson Lindo, they leave them in a creek and make it look like an accidental drowning. And no, no, he overdosed. And that happened in Moscow, Idaho, University of Idaho. He was in a fraternity, and he was a fresher his freshman year. So he was a fresher, and he was in the fraternity. And what they do is when they're hazing them, they force them to drink alcohol. They pour it down their. Look into that. It's crazy. And with fraternities and sororities, which by the way, you cannot have a sorority without a fraternity. So they are a brotherhood and a sisterhood for life. They keep their secrets for life. If you graduated in 2025 and meet someone who graduated in 2005, you know the same secrets, not to talk about them or tell anybody else. It's crazy. Watch Legally Blonde. If you follow this case, watch Legally Blonde. You'll be like, dang, that's crazy. I'm so sorry about my dogs, but I have to get this out. So, so who's to say that Xana and Ethan didn't OD, or maybe they passed out drunk, or maybe they passed out after being in that fight that we think may have taken place? And it does seem like they're yelling Xana at the truck, watching it on their phone. And we know that they have their little fight club thing, but you guys, with fraternities and sororities, they don't call 911 first. They're told to call the chapter director first. The director will direct you to what you need to do. If it's an emergency, you have to call 911 if they deem it an emergency. Sketchy, but they beat these kids down and then build them back up so that they are going to keep your secrets, the secrets of the fraternity, the secrets of the university. They build them back up the way they want them. That's what hazing, and it's like the military almost, except not near as rough as the military, obviously. I just think that Xana and Ethan were taken out somewhere else, brought to the house. Kaylee and Maddie, he said they didn't even have to go up those stairs, and that sticks with me. What does he mean by that? Which stairs? Were they just looking for Kaylee? Was Xana and Ethan a mistake? They accidentally killed them in the fight? Or maybe they were fighting them. The person fighting them had the intention of killing them. So that's when I think with Xana and Ethan, that's why they were taken out. But what about Maddie and Kaylee? In the 4chan post, it says that Kaylee was not supposed to be there. So Maddie was the target. But why? It does seem like she had been drugged on the grub truck footage. She doesn't seem to be okay at all. And it's really strange that Kaylee doesn't seem to notice that. I don't know. Maybe it was a normal thing, because I know with Xana, her TikToks that I've seen where she's really they're partying, she's so messed up she can hardly talk. And I know what that is. I've been there, but she sounds like I used to sound when I was really in it. the way you think you're talking normal, but you're not. You could hardly understand Xana in a lot of her TikToks, and my heart goes out for her because that was just in her DNA, and it was in mine too. But anyway, what happened with Maddie and Kaylee, I don't know. Did they get Kaylee because of her dad and Hex? It's so odd. Why won't they tell us the truth? Is it because they're involved, or is it because they are ashamed of their stupid little mistakes? Maybe this was too big of a crime for such a little police force.